I had low energy, and when I had went to the doctor, my cholesterol level was really high and my numbers were really high. I wasn't doing the activities that I normally would do. I learned about the Her Heart Challenge when I went to the Love Your Heart Expo at the Miro Center, and I really wanted to make a change.
This program is so very important because as women, we often take care of everyone else before we take care of ourselves. And we're also not only taking care of just like the world, we're especially taking care of our spouses, our children, our parents, our in-laws. A lot of women coming to the program at this point in life, maybe they become empty nesters, maybe they're ready to crank down on the career a little bit, and they suddenly have a time to look at themselves in the mirror and also on paper, and they say, oh my, I have not taken care of myself for a very long time, and their numbers show it. This program helps them right the ship in a gentle way.
My parents both had high blood pressure, and my mom had a stroke, and it put her in the nursing home. And so I thought I should do something so I don't end up like them, to improve on myself. I learned about the challenge through a friend of mine, Kay, who did the challenge in 2017. She said, keep an open mind and just enjoy it.
Goal setting is key to making any change in your life. Our goals are always based around sleep, movement, eating, and emotion. It's just your roadmap to get from point A to point B. And I want the women to figure out what is their point B. What is it they want? It's different for everyone. So I want them to find their why.
I had my mind set that I wanted to eat healthier and be more powerful to make these changes. I started eating healthier and exercising more, but I realized when I was journaling, I could see my patterns of things that I needed to change.
This isn't just a weight loss program. It's not just a cholesterol reduction program. It is a self-care program.
I really enjoyed the classes because I felt I learned a lot. Dr. O'Shaughnessy came in and he talked about our heart. We had some dietitians come in and they talked to us about things that were healthy to eat, maybe some different choices to make, portion control, things like that. And then we also had a membership to Turnstone. They set you up with a personal trainer. They go through and show you different exercises, and you have a variety to choose from.
I always want to find a way to bring the women together to create a little tribe so that they will have accountability partners forever, beyond the 12 weeks, a little group of people who they know are going to support them through their journey, whatever their journey is. This group embraced that.
It's a nice camaraderie that you get from the challenge. You don't feel like anybody's judging you. You just feel like we're all in there trying to feel better, to improve ourselves.
We happened to have an artist in our group, and she decided to do a painting for this class. She painted the whole background of the canvas to what spoke to her about what she had gone through with the challenge. And then one night, she brought the painting in, and then all of her paints and brushes, and we added little flowers, little butterflies to the background that she had created. And now that painting hangs in our conference room where we usually have our meetings, and it will be there forever. I learned something different from every class. They embraced the education of it all, of how to lower those lipids, how to lower that blood pressure, all of that. But I saw them having fun and embracing it, and it made me realize I need to add that in my life a little bit.
I realized that I was starting to lose weight. I was feeling more energy, and when I went to go see my doctor, he had told me that my numbers had drastically reduced. Then he told me that I did not have to be on medication, that I was extremely happy for.
I saw my numbers improve from the beginning to the end of the challenge. I did lose weight. On the DEXA scan, my overall lipid score was less, and I was surprised that it only took 12 weeks for the changes. It's a comforting feeling, knowing that you're improving.
I'd like to say that I'm very grateful for Parkview for this Her Heart Challenge program. And then also I am very thankful for Jill and her team and my tribe. It's been a very great experience.
If someone's thinking about the program, I would say go for it. Keep an open mind because the challenge is what you make it. And Jill's heart is humongous.
Do a little self-reflection. If you feel like you're ready to make change, join us. Applications are open year-round online, and then in May we go through all the applications, and we are looking for someone who is really ready to make changes in their life. So for the interview process, we have you come in for a face-to-face interview, and we're just looking for that readiness for change and willingness to commit to the program. The mission statement for this program is that you have now created awareness of your risk factors, and now you need to share what you learned. My vision for the future is that we would continue on as we are, and that we'll create more and more little soldiers out there talking about heart health in women and creating a healthy community.